want to do for this what do we call it? Is a selection of top tips, I think, from over the first year. Things that we've found helpful, and things we might like to pass on to other people. Some of them will be quite obvious, and some you might think that's not for me. But I think it's just trying to pass on the wisdom of parenthood. So our first top tip is these things, which is supermarket own brand nappies and wipes. They're just as good as Pampers or Huggies or whatever they're called, Huggies. You've got a bit of mince on your tongue, that's attractive. Yeah, they work just as well. If he has the same nappy on all night, and there's never any problem unless it's not on right. Sometimes you got to pull the elastic over the butt cheek to put it on right. But yeah, they're perfectly good. They're a lot cheaper than branded, and that baby's absolutely filthy. I do apologise to social services. Hang on. Tip number two. Tip number two is these rather strange things, which is frozen mashed potato, if you've never seen it before. You can buy mash in them little trays, but this is frozen stuff. Once again, following on from last time, he's wondering what I'm talking about. Following on from last time, this is just Tesco's own branded stuff. Aunt Bessie does make it. It comes in this shape, and it comes in little discs, and it's great for padding out your baby food, your sachets and your jars and anything else like that. So 1 or 2 of those, 2 or 3 of those, is really good for padding stuff out, and you just whack it in the microwave, and it's awesome, isn't it? It's awesome. The next tip is this thing, which is, you can't really see it. It's baby white noise, and it helps kids get off to sleep. It's good if you're sleeping in the bedroom with them. It kind of creates a little bit of a noise barrier between you and them, so you don't hear everything that they do. There's loads of them to choose from on YouTube, so you just go through one till you find one that kind of suits whatever it is you're looking for. I like this one because this has got like a low bass thing going on, and it's got a higher frequency thing going on at the same time, so it kind of really suits me. But yeah, really recommend them. These weren't around when my other kids were younger, and yeah, it's really been a big help, hasn't it? And there's somebody. Where is he? He's there. Woo! Say hello. So yeah, baby white. Oh, that's my nose. Baby white noise. There's my nose again. Baby white noise. Highly recommended. Our next tip is doing exactly what we're doing right now, which is she's gone down for a nap, and I'm going to have a nap too. Yeah, that's my advice. He's already had one nap today this morning, and I had a nap then, and yeah, Mrs. P put it very well. She says it's like he's on recharge, and yeah, I kind of feel like you've got to go on recharge as well. It's really tempting to do jobs and put her on while they're asleep, but I prefer to use the time just to have a doze. I might not go to sleep, but I'll just have a doze and a bit of a rest. I hope you can hear this because I've got that white noise thing going. So yeah, I don't know if you can see him in there. Probably not. He's on his little travel cot thing. So yeah, to nap. Have a nap when your kiddie has a nap. That's my next tip. Next up, we have the idea of buying second hand. This delightful outfit that Ashley's wearing was from a charity shop. This hat is from a charity shop. We get a lot of clothes toys, that kind of stuff. Kids don't wear their clothes out. They always have way too many clothes. They don't wear them out before they've outgrown them. So people take them to charity shops. Really good place to pick up stuff. Bigger stuff we've bought off Facebook Marketplace and bits and bobs off eBay. So yeah, as well as obviously the financial aspect and what have you. I think there's a green aspect to buy second hand that is really important. The idea of reusing stuff, recycling stuff, less new stuff in circulation, and things like that. So yeah, second hand is where it's at. Next up is this thing that he's watching here, which is called Little Baby Bum. It's something we stumbled across on YouTube. It's a kind of cartoon type thing with all nursery rhymes and stuff. It's a bit American, but for some reason he gets really engrossed in it. So it's really good to distract him, keep him occupied, or keep him focused if you need to keep him focused or busy. We should also mention CBeebies as well, which is a really good resource. Got a lot of time for CBeebies. There is some kind of dross on there, but in the main it's pretty good if you're selective. Special mention to Moon and Me, which is really good. Peppy Nana really likes that. That's a really good program to help him wind down at night. That's probably the best one of the nighttime programs. He likes Baby Club. Obviously Justin Fletcher's everywhere. You like a lot of his stuff, and you can kind of link those programs. If you watch them on iPlayer, you can link them with certain times of day, certain things that you want him to do. So you can link it with bedtime or eating time or bath time or whatever. So it gives him like a kind of a cue into what you expect of him at that time. It's all part of baby training. Baby training. Yes, it is. So yeah, so Little Baby Bum, YouTube, and what we're saying, CBeebies is good on the iPlayer. Yes, it is. Yeah. Our next tip is this thing, the washing machine. I would say, just don't make work for yourself. There's no right and wrong as to changing babies' clothes, especially when they're very young. All they do is sleep and drink milk. That is a brand new sponge, by the way. All they do is sleep and drink milk. So unless they're bathed or pooped, their clothes are clean. And even as they get a bit older, the clothes aren't always dirty at the end of the day. So just to use a bit of discretion. Sometimes the shirt they've got on in the day you can wear for night, and maybe even into the next day. Often it's the same material. The pyjamas is made out of the same material as a daytime shirt. It's just you'll think it's pyjamas because it's got like a sleepy design on the front and a different design in the day, but it's exactly the same type of material. So yeah, I would just say use your discretion, don't make work for yourself. Obviously there is an environmental aspect to this. Washing machines use power to heat the water and all that, so it's better for the environment the less washing we do, and obviously cheaper for your bills. So yeah, next tip is to use a bit of discretion with your washing. Next up is these things, dummies. These are probably the single thing that people disagree on most. I'm not very red, I've just got out of the bath. Mind you, don't slip there, sweetheart. There, you can have it. I'm of the opinion that they're probably more trouble than they're worth. The benefits that you get during the day are far outweighed by the hassle they bring you in the night. It's the thing that you have to go in for most in the night is the dummies fell out. I've had 4 children, as you know, and the one that slept the best, Joe, is the one that didn't have the dummy. So my opinion is probably, if you can, is do without them, because they are probably more bother than they're worth. They seem a good deal during the day because it settles them, but flip a neck, night time it can be murder. So that's the next tip. Do without a dummy if you can. And I'm looking very, very pink. What do you think, boy? Yeah, I look pink. So next up is the idea of doing looking after little in shifts, especially on a night. When he was very young, he used to sleep in there in the living room, and one person would be in bed and the other person would be down looking after him. So that you know, one of us is getting some kip. We used to set the alarm on the phone for 4 hours, and it just means that you're not both looking after him at the same time, because otherwise you essentially you're on duty 24/7 then. So you need some downtime. So it might seem a bit weird to kind of do it separately, but really worked for us. And even now, kind of it's one person on duty on a night, and the other person is getting some kip. And I think that just kind of works better. So that's what this tip is about. Is about doing it in shifts, doing it kind of working opposite each other, so that one of you has some proper downtime, and the other person kind of is doing the stuff and then flipping over. So that's it. Thumbs up. So this is our number one tip, which is to get out every day. As you can see, the weather's not great. This is the tail end of storm Dennis. It's blowing a gale, but it's dry. I think if you're in all day, you go a bit crazy, you get on each other's pip, and yeah, it can feel a bit of effort to get out, but it's worth the effort. I think the energising effect of being out far outweighs the effort of getting out. So my number one tip to parents, and probably to everybody really, is try and get out every day, and yeah, you'll feel better for it. So that's our list of tips. So that concludes our top tip special. Just some quickies. Head and Shoulders is good. It's the shampoo we use. It's really good for cradle cap and stuff like that. And these pouches are really good if you're out on the move. I think they're better than jars. They're less gloopy, and you can give them cold. And we tend to buy Ella's because there's lots of variety and they're very consistently okay. You can buy supermarket own brand, but they can be a bit hit and miss. The only other thing I was going to say was about TV is get to know when a couple of programmes are on that you like, because you tend to put CBeebies on in the morning. It's on in the corners, you go all day. So it's good to know, you know, when something's on that you're interested in, that you can switch off. So I watch Bargain Hunt at 12:15 because I'm badass, and we watch Tenable at 3 or 4, 3 or normal, or 4 on +1. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope there's something helpful in there. Anything you would like my opinion on, feel free to put in the comments, and I'm thinking of you, Mrs. P, nothing ridiculous in there. Or send me a message on Facebook. As you know, we're on Facebook, All Dad New Baby. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you soon. Say bye. Say bye to people. Say bye, people. Say bye, people. Bye-bye.